All right, let's continue. So there's the room, everybody. So in between videos, I did do exactly what I said I was going to do, which was I went and made some new equipment. I couldn't make as much as I wanted, but I did make some new weapons across a few of my characters, so we're doing pretty well. Oh, and because, as I bitched and moaned last episode, because I made that new weapon, I unlocked a whole new tree for Alphen. So he could actually spend his fucking points on something for a change. Because, you know, everybody loves having a shit ton of skill points to blow, but you have nothing to blow them on because the game is being a fucking asshole. And you. Alright, let's go. I guess I wasted an item tactically, but fuck it.
Here?
It's here?
Yes. All the energy flowing through the wedge comes together and collects here.
Is that thing a Zoogle? Holy crap, it's huge!
A central core and a guardian?
Once we beat that thing, it'll stop the wedge from taking in any more astral energy, right?
It seems we're in for a fight regardless.
Here it comes. Stay sharp, everyone!
Is there no end to what the Renans can cook up?
I don't know if that's machine or what, but I do know it's pissing me off! Watch yourself. There is no knowing what it is capable of.
Any other wisdom you want to pass along?
Pressure! Another incantation ruined! Resonate with the earth!
It's over! Holy land! You get the dead. In here! Burning!
It's showtime! Soaring light spear! It's over!
Come on.
Resonate with the earth! You're finished! Stalagmite! Our arts are being interrupted. Resonate with the earth! Stalagmite!
Why are you so much, Layla?
Maybe my arts do have a place in this world.
Sure, there's tons you can do.
You're mine!
Winds of heaven!
Would really appreciate this thing didn't have such a weird attack pattern.
Is that a healing art?
It is. I can't ignore your pain.
No,
You and
try
I
to be
both.
more careful.
Take this! I'm not done! Demon Blast! Tear! Hurricane Thrust! Tear! Take this! You're finished! Take this! You're mine! I owe you one! Take this! You picked the wrong fight! Demon Fang!
Why'd you heal me?
To stop me dying?
Right.
show you mine if you like. That would be really awesome, Leon.
Hurricane Thrust! Searing Gale! Take this! Hurricane Thrust! Totally! In an instant! Impact Claw!
Jesus, it's dead already? Christ. I didn't think he'd die so fast. Good lord.
Is it over?
What the hell is going on?
Rinwell! It's too dangerous! Stay back!
Rinwell!
What's going on here? This world.
Rinwell, you okay?
Hey, are you crying?
I'm not the only one.
I heard it. Whatever it was, I heard it.
As did I. I'm not sure I'd call it a voice, but it was there.
What in the world just happened?
That was Dahna's astral energy we just encountered. And I think what we heard might have been its voice?
You're saying astral energy has a mind of its own?
I haven't the slightest idea. But do you remember what happened when we fought Balseph back in Calaglia?
You mean when that fire monster came out of the spirit vessel?
Exactly. There was such a huge overflow of astral energy, it caused a monster to spawn and take physical form. Maybe the same thing happened here, just with way more astral energy and a bigger monster.
Does that mean if you gather enough astral energy, it can become sentient or take a physical form?
That's what I'm guessing, but it's just speculation. Master cores are able to hold a lot more energy than a spirit vessel, but we still haven't seen anything like that happen in our dealings with them.
That being said, there may be a mechanism of sorts inside master cores and spirit vessels that prevents such reactions.
That fire monster. I remember how it only appeared after Balsef's spirit vessel broke.
Then the reason Rinwell was able to sense all that astral energy earlier must have been because it was too much for that Zoogle to contain by itself.
So, then where do you think the Zoogle went? All that energy and poof, it's gone. The Zoogle with it. Doesn't that sound weird to anyone?
Indeed it does. However, in order for us to move our hypothesis forward, we will need to gather more evidence first. On that note, How are you holding up, Rinwell?
I just can't work out why. Why the voice reached out to me first.
Rinwell?
I can't help but wonder if it's because of my heritage that I was the one to hear it. Sorry. That's a strange thing to think, isn't it? Anyway, we should get going, right? We need to make sure the energy flow has actually stopped.
Are we gonna have to take this winding path all the way back down, too?
Yeah, but if anything, it should be easier than the climb up.
Really? Well then,
Actually, I've heard it's easier to develop muscle aches when going down.
seriously?
Go on and count on Kasara to spoil our fun.
Everything alright? It kinda looked like you wanted to get something off your chest.
Huh? Oh,
Or not, you know, whatever.
yeah. You know,
Yeah?
sorry, never mind. Just forget it.
You wanna try being a little less cryptic, maybe? Alright, jeez. Sorry for taking an interest.
Stop it! It's okay, Hoodle! Sorry. I guess I still don't really know how to put it into words.
Nah, that's fine. No rush. It might help you to talk about it, though.
I'll keep that in mind. And thanks.
Alright, so I guess we're just gonna have to go backwards. Oh, or not.
Thanks for the healing.
Watch yourself, okay?
Yeah, you too.
Can't get out of this!
Take this! Soaring right there! Water, hear my call!
Try harder!
Blood!
No escape! Tempest!
By the power of without a thrust!
Demon Light!
I'll stop its charge!
Thanks, Kisara!
Try harder! Try harder!
Here's another!
Can you take it?
In the way! Healing sleep now!
Team Fire Driver! Burn!
Let's get you off of the way!
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
Right.
Hearts require complete focus!
You're mine!
Pierce the evil! I never miss!
I can carve through armor! Rotating Pile Driver! Here I try! Severing Wind! Hurricane Jump! Searing Gale! Can you take it? Demon Fang! Rotating Pile Driver! You're mine! I'm not done!
Radiant Storm! Now! Dohalim! This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes! A merry distraction. Now!
There's still more to go!
Your
Don't mind if I do!
Ignite! Bloody howling! Demon Fang! Try this! Explosive Ring!
Serenity Burner!
Bloody howling! Shatter Shot! Radiant Light! Attack time! I'm ready!
Dohalim! This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes!
Nice.
You're quite the gunslinger.
I have to be, in this world.
Don't worry, I've got your back.
Not happy they're making them make me walk all the way back. That's a little bit shitty, but you know, here we are.
Stay calm. I shall provide assistance. I'm not done! You can't get out of this!
Water! Hear my call!
I'm not done!
This one's mine! Where are you going?
Execute!
Will this help?
Demon
Radiant
Fang!
Storm! When did it come?
You're mine!
Magic is
Soaring Light Spear! Rising Falcon!
Do it!
Looks like you came to my rescue again.
You need to be careful. With the blazing sword, and with my
Tables on him.
Severing Wind! Soaring Light Spear!
Annihilation!
Strike!
Mega Ray!
Hurricane Thrust!
Lightning Orb!
Tear! Hurricane Thrust!
Nice. Damn.
Thank goodness we won.
God, I'm gonna be honest, man. I feel like this is a dick move.
In a bind?
We turned the tables on her.
There are still more left.
Right. No time to hold back.
Soaring light spear!
Thanks, Trio.
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry.
Prepare to be sealed.
Do it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished. Not a chance.
Can you take it?
Do it!
Yeah, gonna be honest, man. When me and Dohalim get on an enemy, that shit gets torn the fuck up. There we go.
Gotta break through. Here I come.
Demon light spear! Eagle whirling trouble! Strike and ghost steel! You're mine! Wind! Resonate with the earth! You're coming, face me! You're mine! Wind! The enemy wields our too.
We'll soon see about that.
I'm not done! Begin! I'm not done! Demon flag! I'm not done!
Commander of Heaven.
Phoenix Cyclone!
Small, but a victory nonetheless.
We have a long way yet to go.
Please tell me this is where I need to be so I can get the fuck out of this place. Alright, man, so I guess I might as well collect shit on the way out. Fuck it. Oh, cool, they'll walk right by. I could just bypass them entirely.
This will be a delicious piece of cake.
Burn in hell!
You got company.
Demon flag! Try this!
Illuminate your thoughts. Not in your dreams. Do it, raging cascade. This ends now.
Consider yourself finished. Not a chance.
Demon flag!
Do it.
Take this!
Get toasty.
Burn strike!
God, it's like every one of these special attacks, man, it's like, Jesus, we must murder people on a daily. Like, nobody's surviving that shit. Like, anime logic aside, we kill so many people. All right.
Out of our way.
You're mine!
This one's mine.
Hurricane thrust! Demon flag! I'll take you all off! Demon flag! Take this! Tear! Hurricane thrust! Tear! Hurricane thrust! Demon flag!
Here's the evil inner. Freeze laser.
I'm not done! Demon flag!
Alright. Please tell me this is how I get the fuck out of here. Nice.
It looks like that beam of light has stopped.
Then is it safe to say we've avoided oblivion for the time being?
I can still sense a faint glimmer of energy, though. It hasn't completely dispersed.
You can tell? Rinwell, your senses seem a lot sharper than before, don't they?
And you said you heard that voice, right?
I guess. Maybe. I don't know. I don't feel bad, though.
If trace amounts, however small, do remain, then it leaves us no choice. We must destroy the entire structure.
What do you suggest? We bring it down piece by piece?
Once that's done, what do we do then?
We go to Lenegis. Even if we could destroy the whole wedge like he suggested, it'd only buy us time. The fact they sent this thing down tells me they're not giving up this planet without a fight.
There's also the matter of the Renis Alma. Its circumstances still have yet to be truly resolved.
But how do we even get to Lenegis?
What if we hotwire one of their starships? There's gotta be one on the planet somewhere, right?
Starships are only seen on Dahna at the start and end of the Crown Contest. Otherwise, they remain on Lenegis. Believe it or not, we Renans down here aren't quite as free to come and go as one might think.
Great. Well, I'm out of ideas then. We definitely don't have the tech to build a starship. And even if we found a Renin who'd help, who knows how long that'd take.
Yeah. Waiting for a starship to come down from Lenegis would probably be quicker than that.
Wait. Alphen, when you came down from Lenegis, it had to have been in a starship of your own, right?
Right. Oh, of course.
You can't be serious. That was 300 years ago. There's no way it's still gonna work.
But Alphen didn't wake up until a few years ago. That means it had to have still been functioning that whole time to keep his body preserved.
Indeed. You wouldn't happen to remember where you landed, would you?
My memories around where I parked are still a little hazy, but I do know that I woke up in Calaglia, so chances are it's still in the area. At least it's a place to start. Luckily, that realm's my old stomping ground, so I should be able to get us some help finding her.
This is it.
Yeah, as long as Lenegis stands there, there's no avoiding it.
So what's this help in Calaglia you're planning to enlist?
My buddy Nath. If anyone there knows something, I figure it's him. But first, we need to catch a boat and get back to the mainland. Our first port of call is Ulzebek.
Back where you first started out.
Yeah, along with my dad.
You okay? You don't look so good.
I think I'm just a little seasick, that's all.
Liar.
Huh?
You heard me. You've never been good at hiding your emotions, Shion.
Excuse me? Just what do you... No. You're right. I'm sorry.
Is it about Alphen?
No. Not just him.
Something you can't talk about?
Rinwell, I'm not like the rest of you.
Of course you are! No, I'm serious. Back when we first met, I think maybe then I did think we were different. But now I know that isn't true. You and I are the same, Shion. We're alike in more ways than you know. If any of us is different, it's me. I'm a Dahnan who can use magic. I may be the last. My family and I have been living in hiding as long as I can remember.
Everyone has their own pain that can be hard for other people to understand. I saw the two of you talking and thought you could use a third wheel. So, here I am. Sorry.
If anyone's the odd one out here, it's me. Believe me, you don't want to listen to my problems.
Want me to go?
I didn't say that.
I get that you must have a lot circling around that head of yours. And that's okay. Whatever's worrying you right now, you're allowed to worry about it. And you don't have to talk about it if you don't want to. I know I'm not a Renin like you, or a mage like Rinwell. I'm not a sovereign, maiden, or lord. I'm just a Dahnan who used to be a slave. But regardless of all that, I'm here for you, Shion.
That goes for me too. We all want to be there for you. Me and Hootle and even the boys. I promise. I mean, that is what friends are supposed to do, right?
I said this to Alphen, and now I'll say it to you. You're not alone in this.
Thank you. Rinwell. Kisara.
And right on cue, I think I should make my way back and lie down for a bit. My battle with this ship continues.
Yeah, I better head back too. We wouldn't want the guys thinking they're in charge. Can you imagine Law at the helm? Who knows what kind of trouble we'd get into?
Still, if that's true, then it's all the more reason I have to do this.
Aw, are you tired, Hootle?
You sure he's not just trying to hide from us?
All right, something is definitely up with Shion.
Yeah, something big by the looks of it. I've never seen her so serious.
So, do you think we should say something to Alphen then?
I was wondering the same thing myself, but then it occurred to me. Whatever this thing on her mind is, it's probably the last thing in the world she wants people to know about. If she's trying this hard to keep it secret, then it's not really our place to go telling people before she's ready.
Yeah.
I can't tell them. There's just no way I could, right? What am I supposed to do?
Alright, so they gave us our next destination, which is Uzbek. God, it feels like so long ago since we were last there. Good lord. Hey, we're at 30 minutes too, so we're actually right where I want to be for the episode to end. Nice.
Ah, Calaglia. Feels like it's been ages.
And wasn't Zephyr with us too?
Dad.
Hey, chin up. This is your hometown.
Oh, just one thing after another, and it all falls on my head to...
Hey, Nath.
What? Can't you see I'm... Alphen?
Looks like you have your hands full.
As much as ever. As if I wasn't busy enough putting down the last remnants of Renan rule, I'm up to my ears in Dahna disputes. And then, to top it all off, that thing had to come crashing down from out of the sky.
Pretty sure we've heard this somewhere before.
But enough about my problems. What can I help you with?
Yeah, we're looking for an old Renan starship. You wouldn't happen to know any around these parts, would you?
A starship? What do you need one of those for?
To get to Lenegis.
Lenegis? Are you out of your damn mind?
Believe it or not, it wouldn't be the craziest thing we've done recently.
Oh, I believe it. Well, either way, I'm afraid I haven't heard anything about a starship.
Then do you have any historical records by chance?
Sure, we've got stacks of old records.
Mind if we take a look at them?
Yeah, okay.
Thanks, Nath.
I read through all of the records, but I only found a single line that might point to what we're looking for. It mentions a rock that shot across the sky and landed past the mountains. The event was recorded just before the first Renan invasion.
And you think that might be the starship?
I don't know. There was nothing else in the records that came even close. It looked like it was someplace called Berg, but maybe I'm reading it wrong.
Berg?
That ring any bells for you?
Yeah, that's one of the biggest volcanoes in Calaglia. I was just there recently, investigating a report of a meteor someone saw.
Another meteor in the same area? Really?
I wonder if it could have been one of those lights that shot out of the wedge.
All the more reason to check it out. Can you tell us how to get there?
The old Zion mine is up that way. One of the veins we abandoned connects to the volcano. Go ahead and use that. But you should be careful.
Huh?
I don't know if it has anything to do with the meteor. There's a giant Zoogle running riot in there. Never seen anything like it.
A Zoogle, huh?
I turned back as soon as I caught sight of the thing, so I can't tell you much more. Just be real careful if you head out that way.
Nath, are you ready or what? Oh, I didn't notice you there, Blazing Sword. And I see, You're Law, aren't you? Zephyr's kid? Damn, when did you get so tall? Can't believe a little pipsqueak like you is running around with the Blazing Sword himself. I'm sure your old man will be proud. Go on ahead without me, I'll catch up later. You got it, boss. See you around, Law, don't work too hard now. Do you know that guy?
Yes.
Can't say I do. Even if I've met the guy before, last time I would have seen him would have been when I was really little. Could have at least said hello back to him. I'm the reason my dad's gone, remember? You know how much they looked up to him here. Sorry for getting us sidetracked. Let's just head out. Hey, is Law okay? Not really. Zephyr's death is still weighing pretty hard on him. I can't say I blame him. Even if it's not his fault, that's a big thing to have to carry at his age. Yeah, but he's trying his best to come to terms with it. I have faith he'll pull through. Good. He's gonna need your support. He's still a kid. And Zephyr's only one at that.
I didn't like the sound of that monster Nath was talking about one bit.
Well, we have to press on. We're going through Zion Mine to Berg Volcano. Let's move.
Everyone around here looks so much happier than they used to.
I'll say. It feels like an entirely different place. I suppose it's had time to adjust to its newfound freedom.
Zephyr would have been so happy to see this.
Yeah, he really would have. Especially if he knew Law was... Law? Something bothering you, Law?
Nah, I'll be fine. It's just, you know.
It still weighs on you, doesn't it? Running away back then.
I abandoned my home. Then when I finally come back, it's been liberated. What's important is that it's free. I get that, I do. I just... I should have been here.
Everything okay with Hootle, Rinwell? He seems kinda out of spirits.
It must be the heat getting to him. We don't get these kind of temperatures back in Cislodia.
Galaglians born and raised here struggle with it too, so it's no surprise.
Aha! So that's why his plumage is so white. He was born in a winter wonderland.
Actually, Dahna owls absorb the astral energy of whatever land they're raised in. Where they're born doesn't affect their appearance at all. But that's not why he's white. The real reason is that he's still just a baby.
You mean their plumage changes color depending on where they grow up? Weird.
And with all this traveling we've been doing, it wouldn't surprise me if his wings ended up looking like a colorful painting.
I think he suits his snowy complexion. It'll feel strange to see him change.
How awesome would it be if his head and wings were different colors? And his stomach and sides, like a map of our travels! Ow, lay off, will ya? So much for the heat making him docile!
You've only yourself to blame for that one. Hootle takes pride in his appearance, you know.
Fascinating. An appreciation of aesthetic beauty in an owlet so young.
Dohalim, I think you've drawn his attention.
Alright, everybody. So with that, we're just about done with this episode. So I'm going to wrap this up here, and I will see you all next time with more Tales of Arise. Stay tuned.